It's okay. Just tell me what you're wearing and it'll all go away.
Well, I can take off a layer and it'll be a very short message.
All right, I'm about to go away. That's all I know.
You never asked me what I'm wearing.
That's-
Oh, Joseph, what are you wearing?
Nothing.
Hello everyone, it's the Canadian Wifier here. We are welcoming back a good old friend today to the UU metagame. Klefki is now BL once again. I'm not too sure about that one. I'll be completely honest, I think it found its home in UU. It is a very good Pokemon, don't get me wrong. Priority T-Wave, Priority Spikes, dual screens, they're all great. I don't think it's broken though. Its defensive typing is great, but again, I think it has a nice fit in the UU metagame. Anyway, I'm not gonna try to force opinions on you. It's not the point of this video. The point of this video is to celebrate the drop of an old friend. Hydreigon is once again UU. I don't know why. I'll be complete. Hydreigon. I'll take it. You know what? I'll take it. You got Whimsicott. I've been talking about using offensive Whimsicott for a while. And I think I don't know if it actually fits well on this team, but I figured, you know what, screw it. I'm just going to throw it on a team and see how well it does. We're not here for serious team building or anything. I just wanted to try out some old friends. So here you go. Life Orb Whimsicott, Infiltrator because it's a really good ability. Stun Spore because I feel like Stun Spore with Infiltrator is really evil and no one ever sees Stun Spore coming on Whimsicott anymore at all, ever. Because they all either predict offensive with Moonblast, Energy Ball, and then Encore U-turn, or they just think defensive Subseed. So, Stun Spore, where have you come from? Where did you go? It is coming back from early 5th gen, and it is now a thing again. I just heard my mom yelling upstairs. I assume she's yelling at the hockey game. Canada, fuck yeah! Hydreigon. There's really nothing to say here. It's just Hydreigon. I'm running Timid for the first time ever in my life. I've always run Modest on this thing because it's just so much fun to click Draco on turn 1 and be up 6-5. But I feel like UU is a metagame where there's a lot of things running around, either 317 or 306 or 295, or like all of those numbers are very common. And Hydreigon actually does just outpace all of them, which is quite nice. And it's still really powerful, 350 special attack. It's not 380, but it's not that much of a drop, and I'll be honest, the speed is very, very useful in this tier. You got Choice Band Entei. I've actually been watching Elo a bit lately, and he's been using this, and he's been leading off with it. And I'll be honest, if someone led off with a Choice Band Entei against me, I'd be pretty scared. I have Flare Blitz on the last lot because PP Stall is a thing, and there are Pokemon in this metagame, namely Suicune, that could switch in on Sacred Fires and just kind of eat away at the power points after a while. So yeah, I'm running Flare Blitz as well, so if I run out of Sacred Fire, I'm not completely screwed. And to accompany it, you have Choice Banded Victini. I feel like together they're more helpful than redundant. They can break through each other's checks. I mean, Choice Banded Victini can go for V-Crate, do a shit ton of Blastoise, and then Entei can come in and start spamming Sacred Fires for free, or vice versa. We have Bolt Strike here. I could really run Trick over Zen Headbutt. Should I run Trick over Zen Headbutt? Yeah, I am. I'm totally going to throw Trick. I totally forgot it even got Trick while I was making this set. So there you go, Trick is now on that thing. Speaking of Trick, what a great segue. We have Choice Spec Slowbro. Choice Spec Slowbro is normally something that's supposed to run max HP, max special attack, and just kill things a lot. But I was like, okay, what item should I run on Slowbro? Lefties is great because you can run Slack Off. Assault Vest is awesome, but unfortunately you can't run Slack Off. And then I'm like, you know what? Let's just run Trick Specs. If they have a team that can actually, like, if Slowbro can do a lot of the work to their team, I just don't have to trick it away. If not, it'll just be turn 1, cripple something that comes in, and then I have a normal Slowbro. I don't know. Why not? Why not? This team is already weird enough. And then in the last slot, let's control the hazards because I have a lot of choice to Pokemon and I'll be switching a lot. Hasgone. You need a reliable hazard removal Pokemon? It's Hasgone. That was way too long of a team preview. I apologize. Let's just get right into a battle. And welcome back our friend Hydreigon. Okay, so we found one here. This guy has absolute of a team, but you know what? We're just gonna go with it. His name is Swags. Okay, maybe I won't show this one. He doesn't have a terrible team. Okay, you know what? I'll get if that Electrode wasn't there. I feel like that's what's dragging me down. Just the visual appearance of an Electrode being on my screen. I've used Chatot before in UU. Vaporeon's nothing no slouch. Arcanine's pretty damn standard. Ambipom's not a bad Pokemon by any means. Avalug's a little bit questionable, but it is a sturdy physical wall. It's just a little bit of a misnomer that I brought two banded fire types. Also, I'm just gonna lead Entei. He leads Electrode. You know what? I'm just gonna click Sacred Fire and stop caring. I have an Entei out. If he wants to bring out the Arcanine on the Sacred Fire, that's cool. I can respect that play. If not, I have no idea what Electrode could even possibly... Oh! I was actually going to say, there's no way these run Thunder Wave, right? No, he actually runs Thunder Wave Electrode. Okay. Well, I mean, now that you paralyzed me, I don't even think I really want this thing around. So go ahead and fake out and fucking do your stupid Life Orb Ambipom stupid shit and lose like half your health. Oh, he is Fake Out Last Resort. I can respect that. Okay, you know what? All of the shit talking just completely is gone. I can respect your Fake Out Last Resort. I am faster with Whimsicott? Question mark? Can I type Bpom data Whimsicott? Yeah, I'm faster by 1 point. Not even bad. Would Moonblast kill? That's a good question. We're just gonna hope it does. Whimsicott, here's my first test with you. Don't fail me now. You're so strong, so powerful. You're gonna do so much work. Please. Kill this Ambipom. I really appreciate it, actually. Okay, he's gonna switch out into Arcanine. That does respectable damage to the Arcanine. I'm not even gonna U-turn out because I don't want to waste the Life Orb damage, and I know he's just gonna go for an offensive move because he didn't have Intimidate and it's bad. Oh, look at that, Morning Sun. I assume it's still offensive Arcanine, just Morning Sun. Looking at his team, nothing wants to take a Spec Scald, so I'm just gonna go for Scald. Oh, he has a Vaporeon. Well, next time I'll know to go for Psyshock. There it is. Vaporeon can't touch. Well, what would he go for on a Slowbro? Probably not a Scald, and I can totally go to... I'm just gonna go to Whimsicott regardless, I'll be honest with you. Chignal Beam, good thing I don't... good thing I don't. Good thing I am not... good thing I am not weak to that. Those were my words that I was looking for. Energy Ball, I'm just gonna go for it once again. I don't care if he goes to Arcanine, because I... Oh, perfect, that does nothing. Whimsicott, you're a piece of trash. I'd actually, it does an okay no, really, not really. That is completely not respectable whatsoever. Hydreigon, ooh, my phone's going off. Hydreigon, save me with your Dark Pulse of Wonderness. I'm gonna assume that this doesn't kill, but I'm gonna assume I can flinch. Nope, okay, that was terrible assumptions on my part. And I get frozen. Pokemon. You know what? He said sorry. I can. It's cool. It's cool. Oh, time to go for Psyshock. Nice and Chignal Beam. I hope he got. Didn't even get the confusion. What a poor effort. I'm just gonna go for Signal Beam on whatever wants. Quite honestly, bring in your Ambipom. I don't care. He actually just did. What an asshole. Flygon's not really doing much the rest of this game at all. At all. So I'm just gonna let Ambipom rack up a little bit more Fake Out Life Orb damage on himself like an idiot. You should be running Soap Scarf, let's be honest with you. Let's be honest with you. I am max HP, max defense Slowbro, so I have no doubt in my mind that I can live one. I just really didn't want to have to come in and do this. Psyshock is going to hurt me. Oh no, now I can go for Scald, right? Yep. Absolutely. Now Scald is my play because it kills everything on his team. Kills question mark? Definitely now. And I'm pretty sure Slowbro just cleans up the rest of his team, although he does still have that thing. Oh god, I don't want to switch Victini in on a Boom Burst, but I have to because Victini can't kill both Avalugg and Arcanine. It would have to lock itself into V-Crate, and that's just bad news bears. So let's get the Regenerator. Hopefully outspeed this Victini, or, okay, Boom Burst. Eating it up because I have Natural Bulk. I am gonna go for Bolt Strike because it would hit Arcanine and it would also hurt Victini. I mean, what? No, it would hurt Arcanine and it would also kill this and it would also kind of hurt Avalugg. Just in general. He has a sash. Okay, boys. We lost. There's nothing I can do. I tried. I can't even trick because then I'd just be tricking a boom bursting choice specs. Oh, he actually went for chatter. Please, for the love of fuck. Yes! Slowbro, thank you. Alright, boys. We got this. We got this. Arcanine can't really do anything. I was gonna say then I can trick the specs, but that is not how choice items work. Okay, all you need to do is hit. Yes! Oh my god, Slowbro, your choice specs and you're coming in huge for me here. Alright, Avalugg, I want to just see some death here. Oh, come on! Yes! Survival! Okay, can we see a crit? Yes! We did it! Boys and girls! Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, we beat him! GG. Specs Slowbro, if you had any doubts about why I was running that, now you don't. Okay, now we're into an actual battle here. I am me is I. He has the most likely choice Flygon. Choice Scarf Flygon. Apparently that's been making a resurgence? Let me try that one more time. Apparently that's been making a resurgence lately. I don't know why, because it wasn't great in 4th gen. It was terrible in 5th gen. And it's just downright awful in 6th gen. But for some reason it's making a resurgence now. Defensive Swampert with rocks. Always respectable. Florges makes the Florges Arcanine Blastoise core kind of makes my head spin because I can't just spam my Sacred Fire V-Create. If his Arcanine is Intimidate, that would actually be more helpful for me. So if he's running the proper defensive Arcanine, I feel like V-Creates and Sacred Fires could kind of break through that eventually. And when in doubt, I have a Hydreigon, I'll be completely honest. It kind of gets to his team. I have so many leads on this team. Whimsicott can lead, Hydreigon, like you've seen me lead with Hydreigon enough. Choice Band Entei is not a bad lead. CB Victini is actually a great lead because it gets the U-turn. I think I'm going to lead with that, I'll be honest. As he leads with Flygon. Oh, so this is why people are using Scarf Flygon, because it's a piece of shit, just like it always has been. I have no idea whether he's going to go for Earthquake or U-turn, but I mean, let's be honest, it's a Scarf Flygon, he's going to go for U-turn. So, if he goes for Earthquake, he has more balls than I do. There it is. Look at that. Scarf Flygon doing what it's always been doing since 2007, being a piece of shit. Thank you. I'll get off my soapbox. I actually stood up when I said that. Yeah, that was kind of sad of me. You know what? Let's start timer. Let's pull timer. Why not? We're at 15 minutes on this live. I assume I haven't been recording for 15 minutes. That'd be a little bit crazy. Sacred Fire. There's not even a doubt in my mind. You're just gonna set up Stealth. I mean, this is almost like too easy of a prediction. Even if he doesn't go for Stealth Rock, I have a 50-50 coin flip burn on him, and I'd be able to live the Earthquake. So that does 45%, and I get the burn, and he just set up rocks anyway. So you're switching for this, buddy. I assume it's going to be defensive Arcanine, for which I do have Slowbro with Trick Specs, which would be absolutely fantastic to get on the Switch. What would he have? Okay. If I go into Slowbro, I assume he's going to go into Florges. Is that an acceptable switch? Does everyone agree with me when I say that? Because I think that's like his best switch. If they just saw a normal Slowbro enter the playing field, I assume people go to Florges. So Trick Specs onto Florges would actually be really helpful for me. Because I know every turn it would either be doubling out or going for Moonblast. Arcanine would be fantastic to Trick Specs. I'm just going to go for another one. He actually brought in the Florges to take that? Well, son, you are completely mistaken about what Pokemon can do. I assume now that I've half damaged both of his big walls. Yeah, go for Protect, that's great. So I guess his best play is to PP stall Sacred Fire, which is exactly why I put on Flare Blitz, people. I assume now he's going to Arcanine, show me Flash Fire. Oh, he went back into Pert. I assume he has to be Intimidate for that play to be a thing. I have Defog Flygon. The hazards are no longer here to stay. I don't have rocks on this team. That's a little bit upsetting. I'm also really tempted to just go for Sacred Fire. I'll be completely honest with you. But looking at the rest of his team, Flygon's going to be good for absolutely nothing, except for maybe Earthquaking a defensive Arcanine, so nothing. And I'd love to get these rocks out of here, because they do kind of put a damper on my 2 fire-type core. And just in general, stealth rocks are never fun. Gen 5 is a thing. No one carries Ice Beam on Mega Blastoise. No one. And I'm Special Defensive Flygon, and I'm just going to eat that up, and I'm just going to defog off the damage. Defog off the damage. If only defog worked that way. He has Dragon Pulse. Never mind. And he's offensive because he outsped my speed-invested Flygon. Guys, I just got fucking played. GG. 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 Fuck. I don't even know what to do. Holy shit balls. I guess I go into Whimsicott and go for an energy ball. I feel like that's my only play. Although he's probably just gonna go to Canine. That is not an abbreviation. So he wins just on the bait. Oh, hello. That's not a switch in. I mean, I guess you are scarfed, so it's a little bit of it. What are you gonna go for? Oh, you are so bad! Scarf Flygon is so terrible! Just stop. He is actually... Okay, this just raises so many questions. He is Flash Fire Arcanine, yet he switched in like 5 different Pokemon trying to take Sacred Fires earlier. I feel like I'm losing to like the worst opponent because he's running offensive Blastoise. And that just caught me so off guard that I just got thrown off my game completely. Also, my voice keeps cracking. Who runs offensive Blastoise? That's not a thing. You run HP and special attack, not speed and special attack. Flygon, I'm sorry. You're good, and his is bad, but you got completely shown up. I kind of just want to paralyze this thing. Yeah, I'm totally going to. Bet you didn't see that coming. I mean, I'm slow, bro. There we go. Nice and useless Arcanine. Nice and shitty Arcanine. He got... Can we stop? This isn't fun anymore. I don't even want to Trick Specs anymore, because Florges doesn't matter. This is so stupid. Just die. Just die. Why am I faster? He was paralyzed. Okay, okay. Bring in Flygon and click U-turn. Just do it. I know you want to. Okay.
It's only a game. Why you have to be mad?
You know, I would save this thing, but I don't even need it. So, just kill me with Dark Pulse, and let me go out to Hydreigon and click Draco. I sure as hell hope I would kill you, because you are running HP and speed. I know you're just gonna go to Florges, but, I mean... If he goes to Florges, I can just go to Entei and put immediate pressure on with a Sacred Fire, so I don't even care. Whew! Easy kill! Run HP on Blastoise! Get out! I'm not even modest. I'm timid. It's gross. It's gross! If I go to Victini, does anything take this hit? Absolutely not. I have Victini and Entei left to win me the game, so I'm pretty sure I have this in the bag. Yeah. And then I can always sack against the Flygon. Alright, tell me what's taking the... I actually wanted to switch to Entei there. That was a misclick, but I mean, it's a misclick that does not matter, because I'm still in here with a choice banded Victini. Congrats, you're back up to 91%. Tell me what's taking this hit. It's not you. Spoiler. Not you. Spoiler, not you. Oh, that dies, not bad. Okay, now I'm faster than your Scrafty, unless you're running like very, very quick Scrafty. Also, that's probably very confusing to him because of the turn thingy, and now it's at the end of the turn and not the start of the turn. That should do like 90% clean. You're not setting up on me is what I'm telling you. Okay, it just dies. Choice Banded Victini, ladies and gentlemen, doing what it does best. Just fucking killing things like there's no tomorrow. No mercy. You did something stupid, and you ran offense. I mean, I don't want to call that stupid, because it could probably be viable. I mean, it got me. It popped my Flygon. I'll give him that. But you did something... I don't know, maybe I just beat a good team. I don't know. This seems like a perfect team for Sticky Web instead of a Whimsicott, but I kind of have Sticky Web in Stun Spore? I'm not sure. But yeah, Sticky Web would work very well with this team, actually. But then I'd have to replace Flygon, and I could replace it with a Mega Blastoise and not get rid of my own Sticky Web. Here's a good team. He's got some Pokemon that look like they know what they're doing. He's got the Florges, that automatically means you know what you're doing in this tier. Honchkrow is a really good poke. You got... How big is Honchkrow's sprite? There you go. There you go. Yeah. Look at that Pokemon right there. His team just looks good. He also has that thing, which is kind of a good switch-in for my fire Pokemon. I'm not gonna lie. Other than that, he has no switch-in for the fire Pokemon. So once his Kingdra gets worn down, he has no switch-in. I assume Donphan is gonna lead, in which case I should probably lead off with Whimsicott? Or no, duh, he's gonna lead Swampert. Let's just lead Entei and get a burn again, shall we? Should we do that? Everybody in favor? Yeah. No, we should have led Whimsicott, I'm an idiot. Oh, Kingdra, that works too. Let's just get a burn with Sacred Fire. I assume I'm either gonna outspeed and burn him before he can get off a waterfall, or he's gonna be sniper crit and I'm just gonna do a shit ton of damage. Yeah, there it is, there's the burn. As he DDs, if he is Resto Chesto, the good old fashioned set, I'd be in trouble, but he isn't. Does anyone remember that set of Kingdra? Dragon Dance, Rest, Chesto Berry, and then you have your Dual Stab, and it was absolutely fantastic, because you could sit there and Dragon Dance like 3 times while people statused you, and then you could rest up, be at full health, be full, be ready at like +4, and then you're just going to destroy their team. I actually saved one. I should use it sometime on Wi-Fi. Good old days, 5th gen. Heck, it might have been a 4th gen set. I haven't been around that long. That's a lie. I was alive in 4th gen. I just wasn't kicking yet. Whimsicott. Looks like a lead. He's gonna lead with Ambipom, which means I should really just lead with I don't know. What really wants to take a Fake Out? Not much. Does he even have Stealth Rock? I mean, Cradleye probably has the rocks, but... Whimsicott is faster. Let's lead Whimsicott, because he's gonna lead Slap Dat Ass. And, he's gonna go, okay, crit me with a Fake Out, you little shit. I'm gonna Stun Spore. Maybe he doesn't know that I'm faster than him by 1 point. He didn't, and he gets paralyzed. Ha! Take that. I don't even care that I just lost a good Pokemon against his team. Not really, to be honest. To be honest, he had a lot of switch-ins to that Whimsicott. I'm glad he doesn't know his base speeds and that he just lost his Fake Out Last Resort Ambipom. I'm also pretty happy that Fake Out Last Resort Ambipom's caught on. Call me a hipster, but I used that in Gen 4. It was actually, fun fact, a cower fact of the day. Fake Out Last Resort Ambipom was the first Pokemon I ever Eevee trained, or bred, or did anything competitively based. I think I saw Killer Nacho using it, and that is a very dated reference that I bet like 10 people will understand. Anyone else remember the Killer Nacho? I remember seeing him use it, and I thought, damn, that looks cool. So I went and bred myself an Apom, and the rest is history. I smashed so many fucking friends with that set. Oh my goodness, they all thought it was so broken. Can Hydreigon just come in and click Dark Pulse and kill something on his team? I think so. Whew. Welcome back, Hydreigon, to the tier. You have not missed a beat. His entire team just doesn't really enjoy taking this hit. That is not a switch-in. That was not defensive. I highly doubt Specs Hydreigon is that powerful, right? Alright? You can go ahead and Fake Out. That does a little bit too much. Damn. I'm impressed, actually. Okay, he let this die. I thought he was going to start sacking things and faking me out constantly. And there it is. He just left. I do like his nickname, because if you don't know, at least I think... Oh, no, never mind. I thought it was a reference to the Tomahawk. Which, by the way, if you haven't ever checked out Tomahawk... while this 60 seconds counts down, I'm going to teach you a little bit about Capmons. Tomahawk is basically the Gen 4 Heatran. You need one on every team, otherwise you don't know what you're doing. It gets... oh, goodness. Let's see here. Let me just copy this and get a nice, easy, quick paste. Okay, it gets Rapid Spin, gets Hurricane, gets and of course I forgot to put in the space. Basically, it gets a lot of moves that are very good. Yeah, Tomahawk is a bro. I should do. Can I speak English today? I feel really excited, and I don't know if you guys like that or not. Let me know in the comments. Constructive criticism is always good. I feel really upbeat for once while I'm recording a live, and I feel like it would rub off in the viewership. Not in the viewership, in how well you enjoyed the battle, because if I am having fun, I feel like you guys are having fun watching me have fun. Oh, this guy's name is High Temperature, and he's the fire breather. That's really clever. I don't know. Let me know in the comments. Do you enjoy it when I'm upbeat, or do you kind of like it more when I'm laid back and have a chill narration? Also, leave another comment, or leave one comment. Actually, don't leave 2 comments. That would be kind of obnoxious. Later in your comment, let me know if you'd be interested in seeing some Cap. Create a Pokemon. I haven't played that since like early 5th gen, back when all it was rain spam. Now that rain isn't overpowered because it doesn't last forever, that would be interesting to revisit. I have yet to play Cap. I haven't even made a team in Gen 6, so that would be kind of fun. Let me know if you want to see Cap, and let me know how you enjoy your Takaur. Looking at his team, this is the kind of team that doesn't look like much, but can actually destroy you. He is very weak to the double fire core, though. Victini can't really switch in on Victini. I mean, I guess I have Slowbro, but that's not much of a switch in. I assume Unaware Quagsire, but it's good because I have nothing but Bandit and Specs, things that don't set up anyway, and other than that, he has nothing to take hits. Sticky Web would be cool, but not necessary. He's just gonna lead Manectric. He's either gonna lead Manectric or that thing. I mean, that thing is a lead too. Okay, he has a lot of leads. I feel Victini matches up well again. No, when in doubt, lead choice band Entei. There it is. Noivern. I don't really have the special defense to be taking hits. I mean, I could be the guy who switches in Whimsicott because I know he's either gonna go for Draco. He's not gonna go for Hurricane. And I don't know how many of them actually carry Air Slash. So flying move in my mind is out of the question. He's not gonna go for Fire, so I feel like Dragon or U-turn, and Whimsicott could take both, but Sacred Fire. Basically. That's what the thought process burns down to. Look at that pun. How much do you take? That is respectably decent. You did not take very much from that, and I applaud you, Quagsire. Choice band Adamant Entei with Sacred Fire is not easily switched inable. I could just go directly out to Whimsicott and put on pressure. Should I do that, boys and girls? What does the jury think? I'm gonna do it. Most likely Toxic coming my way. Hey yo, what do you know? I can predict Pokemon. And there's no way he's gonna stay in, so I... U-turn, right? Right? Yes, I predicted properly. Not bad, even the crit on the Mew. I'm just tearing it up, boys and girls. And he has no switch-in for Victini now. This is fun. This is where the fun really starts. I should have went into Hydreigon and clicked Dark Pulse. Oh, no, he has a Cobalion. That's a good idea, but bad in practice. That just died. That was a Mew, and it just died. Victini, ladies and gentlemen. Victini. No defogging, not that it matters, because I'm too silly to run Stealth Rock. No taunting, no Will-O-Wisping, nothing. You just died. Whimsicott's coming in. Go ahead and Air Slash me, see if I care. There it is. I got popped. I assume he's locked in, and I say that on absolutely no knowledge basis. Actually, Air Slash really gets to my team because I have no Scarfer and no Stealth Rock to wear this stupid Pokemon down. Noivern is so bad. Like, why am I Noivern, why? Why you do this? Manectric is a thing. Yeah, I think Hydreigon can kind of take on Manectric. Cobalion, I'm just kind of like trying to even things up here, so I need Hydreigon alive for Manectric, and I think Hydreigon can single-handedly take on Manectric and Quagsire with Dark Pulse. That's a given. Entei, I don't really need you. One of my Fire Core can come in and die right now. I feel like I need Slowbro for Koba, and I'd like Flygon around. Maybe for that Victini? Yeah, I'd like Flygon for Victini. Slowbro and Flygon can kind of handle Victini together. So, Entei or Victini should come in right now. Victini's more powerful, and I feel like in the long run it'll be more useful because it's more bulky. So let's go to Entei and put on some pressure right now. Literally, I said that as Entei was exerting his pressure. Go me. Time for some Sacred Fire. I feel like E-Speed could also be a thing because I'm Adamant Band, and it would do a shit ton to this Noivern. Should I do that? Yeah, I'm gonna get off massive damage. I don't think he's bringing in Quaggy because he knows it would die. He's not switching in Cobalion on a Sacred Fire. Victini would take a shit ton from E-Speed, and if he leaves this in trying to Air Slash me, he's gonna take a absolute truckload from an E-Speed on a Choice Band, Adamant Entei. And now he is in the hot seat. Whew, all these fire puns, and his name is High Temperature. Whew, way too many fire puns for me in this game. We're at 30 minutes now, at least I think so. So that's partly because of like my 5-minute team preview, but we're welcoming back a friend here. We're welcoming back a friend. I'm gonna see if I can get Hydreigon to do some massive damage in this battle. I want this to be less of a look at me spamming fire Pokemon and UU, because that's pretty much what UU is, and more of a look, Hydreigon's back in the tier. But maybe Hydreigon being back in the tier is balanced. I don't know. I mean, I haven't really gone to it that it hasn't been sweeping teams, mind you. My set's not exactly designed for sweeping teams. It's designed for hole punching, which it did. It killed some things. So I don't know. Who knows? All I know is this guy is literally in the hottest seat of them all because he has no idea what to do right now. He's getting pressured, that's for sure. Alright, and now he's down to 10 seconds and he loses. Ladder updated. I'm apparently climbing the ladder, but unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, that's all the time we have for today. We welcome back our friend to the UU metagame. I'll be honest, let's go over a quick team review after the live. Whimsicott, you did nothing offensively, but I do like the Stun Spore. People apparently just don't understand that Stun Spore is a move Whimsicott gets anymore, and I like that a lot. Hydreigon, welcome back, friend. Double Fire Core, very fun. You should all try it. It's got the Tower Seal of Approval, therefore you know it's at least usable. Slowbro, I think it put in a decent amount of work. Choice Specs and then max HP, max defense. Don't knock it till you try it, because it apparently worked. And then good old Hasgone did absolutely nothing except get outsped, even though it has the speed investment to outspeed anything near it. Pokemon. This is Pokemon. It's only game. Why you have to be mad? I'm not even mad right now. I'm quite happy. I'm going to end this before it gets any longer, because if it's any longer, people don't click on it, because people are allergic to like 35 and 36 in video titles. If it's 33, they'll still click on the battle though. So, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, a rating would be much appreciated. Be sure to let me know down below if you'd like to see some Cap create a Pokemon. For those not in the know, that is the create a Pokemon format. Let me know if you'd like me to try to learn that metagame and bring you some battles for it, because that would be kind of cool. Anyway, thank you all for watching. Thank you all for enjoying. That's not how that outro goes, but it is now. I will see you next time. Take it easy. Have a good day. See you later. Peace! If you enjoyed the video, a rating would be much appreciated. Consider supporting the channel on Patreon to get some cool rewards, or follow me on social media. I'm the Canadian Wifier pretty much everywhere. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.